Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It is Super Bowl Sunday, about 5 hours before game time. A fellow Truth Seeker sent me a video I want to share with you. Maybe you've seen it. We'll watch that and then we'll talk about it. So let me load it up here. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Take you back to the beginning. All right, Truth Seekers. So that is the trailer. Some interesting imagery connecting Terminator to the Super Bowl, and at the beginning, if I can go back here, we get that image of this is University of Phoenix Stadium right here that it opened up with this massive crater inside of it. And besides the imagery, there's some things that are curious about this video, which I want to show you. Jump back here. So the video was done by something called Pulse 4. With Pythagorean gematria, pulse sums to 14. It should be noted that with simple English gematria, it sums to 68, the flip of 86, another number we're seeing a lot. But with Pythagorean gematria, pulse becomes 14, so the word pulse 4 becomes 14-4, which looks a lot like 144, this number we keep seeing coded over and over on this Super Bowl. And even here, this company that I'm not familiar with, should have done a little more research on them, but Pulse 4, they got the gematria that lines up with this event. And then taking it a step further, I want to talk more about Terminator 2. So if you've seen Terminator 2, you might be familiar with Skynet. It's kind of endgame scenario that's brought about in the story of Terminator. In the story, Skynet goes live, or it starts up August 4th, and then it goes live August 29th. August 4th, August 29th. Think about the date August 4th. That's like 8-4, right? Well, the word Arizona with simple English gematria is just like this, Truth Seeker, which sums to 84. Arizona has a simple English gematria of 84, just like the start date for Skynet, August 4th, 8-4. And of course, this reminds us of George Orwell's novel 1984, which begins on April 4th, 4-4. Also, United States of America with simple English gematria equals 84. Since we're here, let's just watch this. This is the 2012 Olympics in London on 8-4. A little more foreshadowing for maybe what we'll see today or at some point in the future. If it's not today, I know this day is coming because they just keep foreshadowing it. Here it is from 2012. This is August 4th, 2012. Sing along and watch where the flag drops in this video. Stand for the national anthem of the United States of America. So, True Seeker, if you were singing along, that happened just as the lyrics would have been sung, but our flag was still there. And then, like a cue, the flag falls. All right, True Seeker. That was August 4th, 2012 at the London Games. Earlier this year on August 4th, James Brady was killed. At first it was just said he died, but later it came out that he was murdered. He was murdered on the president's birthday. Barack Obama's birthday is August 4th. 33 years earlier in 1981, James Brady had supposedly saved Ronald Reagan from an assassin, but he lived the rest of his life paralyzed, supposedly. What I wonder is if he was always faking in that wheelchair. Perhaps there was no injury and this was all a show for 33 years. Anyhow, he died on August 4th, the president's birthday, 33 years after saving the president Ronald Reagan, who was formerly the 33rd governor of California. And again, I think this whole event has to do with the foreshadowing of what's coming. James Brady had the dates that corresponded perfectly with Skynet in Terminator 2. He died August 4th. His birthday would have been August 29th. That's the key date with Skynet in Terminator 2. So, yeah, curious Super Bowl ad. With regards to Terminator, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger who was the star actor. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger in Simple English Gematria. The number 223 backwards. Synagogue of Satan. Think of him, the governor. Once the governor of California. Talk about a hoax nation. I don't know how people didn't see it sooner. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California. That's the president of several countries in this world, because California is way bigger than a lot of nations. All right, so one more story. Side note, also from this week, the police arrested an armed man near the Super Bowl event. What was curious is the reporting police officer's name was Trent Cupp, Sergeant Trent Crump. Crump in Pythagorean Gematria is 23, Trent's 23, Crump's 26, put it together. The police officer's name has a Gematria of 49 for Super Bowl 49. I noticed last year at New York, in New Jersey before the Super Bowl, I was watching for headlines like this, and they didn't have anything like that. So, maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's just another warning. Also noticed with all this 12 focus, 12 times 12 is 144, the first gun they said he had was a 12 gauge. Hard to walk around with a 12 gauge without getting noticed. All right, Truth Seeker. Hope it's a safe day. Hope it's just a bunch of foreshadowing and fear-mongering and nothing else. All right. Until next time.